The Silent Room, Part 1. There was a room in Abigail's apartment building that everyone avoided. Apartment 304 had been vacant for as long as anyone could remember. Neighbors whispered about strange happenings, the faint sound of crying at night, cold draft seeping from under the door, and the unsettling feeling of being watched when passing by. Abigail didn't believe in ghosts, but the rumors intrigued her. As a struggling writer desperate for inspiration, the mysterious apartment seemed like the perfect subject for her next story. One evening, armed with her phone and a flashlight, Abigail decided to investigate. The hallway outside apartment 304 was unnaturally cold, and the air seemed heavier the closer she got to the door. Scratches marred the wood near the handle, as if someone had clawed at it desperately. She knocked softly. The sound echoed eerily down the hallway. No response. After a moment of hesitation, she turned the handle. To her surprise, the door creaked open. It wasn't locked. The air inside was thick and stale, carrying a faint metallic scent that made her stomach turn. The walls were bare and stained, with dark streaks that looked like water, damaged but smelled faintly of iron. In the center of the empty living room stood a single wooden chair. On it sat an old cassette recorder, worn and dusty, its buttons faded from age. Curiosity got the better of her, and she pressed play. At first, there was only static. Then, after a long pause, a faint whisper emerged. "Stay out." A chill ran down Abigail's spine. She tried to brush it off as a prank, but her unease grew. Turning toward the door, she froze. It was now closed. She rushed to it, grabbing the handle, but it wouldn't budge. Her heart pounded as she yanked harder, her breaths quickening. "This isn't funny," she yelled into the empty room. The whispers returned, louder this time, as if they were coming from the walls. "Why did you come?" Her flashlight flickered, and the room plunged into darkness. The whispers grew frantic, overlapping into a chaotic chorus. "Get out. Help us. She's watching." Abigail stumbled backward, her chest tightening with panic. The room seemed to close in around her, the walls pressing closer with every whisper. Then, as suddenly as it started, the noise stopped. Her flashlight flickered back on, casting a narrow beam of light across the room. In the far corner, a figure stood. It was a woman, pale and gaunt, her eyes sunken and hollow. Abigail wanted to scream, but her voice caught in her throat. The woman's mouth began to open, stretching unnaturally wide,